Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys a pretty neat little trick, and it's how to create the effect of lightning. Now, I'm going to be showing you just using a very simple, bare bones effect. Okay, it's just very simple, but of course, as with most of these things, it's really just getting the principle down. After that, you can just pretty much make it as refined as you want, as sophisticated as you want. You know, like if you notice the little lightning strikes here, pretty simple. Okay, but once you got the basic idea down, then it's, you're off. Okay, you can do a lot of things with this. Like for example, here I'm using it just for typical lightning. You can use this for explosions as well. For something explodes, same effect. You can use it for if someone's getting like anything that shows a bright blinding light. You can use it for like someone's or something's being like electricity is passing through something or something's being electrocuted. Same effect. It's pretty useful, and of course it adds a lot of variety and is very interesting to look at and to see. Okay, but it's pretty simple to do. Now, I'll show you, the things that you'll need to prepare. Okay, and then the effect will just take care of itself after that. So first, I have a little house on the hill. Okay, it's a dark sky behind it, little hill on the house on the hill. Okay, now that's the first thing you'll need. You see, I made a little list here. Now, the second thing you'll need is the lightning, which is here. Now, if you notice, the lightning is pretty simple. Okay, you can use the line tool to create something like this. You can use a rectangular tool, for example. So, for example, you could just hold down the Option key, and just it's pretty much how you would do it. You can just easily manipulate this thing how you wish. Okay. And then after that, it's just filling it with the yellow, and you can basically see how I could create it. All right. Now, you need your lightning, and this is pretty cool because I can just make this, make it a group, which is Command G, and by making it a group, I can move it around how I want. I can, copy it and put somewhere else, or I can just flip it. So to make it more interesting, I can actually did this in the animation. I flipped it on the other side to make it seem as if the lightning is being struck from both sides. All right. So the third thing you need. So first you need that house or whatever the object is. Then you need the lightning. Third thing you need is a white screen, which is pretty much just a rectangle that's filled with white. It's pretty much what I use here. And I just, so it has to be large enough to cover the whole stage. Okay. Then the fourth thing you need is a silhouette of the object that, you're going to be focusing on in your scene. So it could be someone, could be a character, it could be an object, it could be whatever it is. It could be a tree. But you need a silhouette of that object. It's pretty simple. Actually, maybe I should show you how you could create that silhouette. I'm going to copy a layer that has the house. Okay. All right. So here we have our house. You can simply create the silhouette by holding down Shift and selecting. See, I'm selecting the house here. And once I've done that, I can just simply make everything black. So I go to my fill, black, strokes, black, and everything else I could just make white. See, and that's it. These strokes you can delete, and that's it. Again, 1, you just need the object. You're going to need 2, the lightning. 3, you need the white screen, and 4, you need the object with a silhouette. All right. So the object, lightning, white screen, and object with a silhouette, and everything else is just white. And this is because it's a natural effect that we see when we look at things that has things that have a bright flashing light. Okay, we tend to, it's almost as if for a moment we just see the silhouette of the object. Things go blank for a very short moment. Then we see a silhouette, and then the object returns. And ultimately, what you're doing is just alternating this. So if you notice here you have the object. I'll give it some more frames. So first, here's the object, and I introduce, and I'm just using 2 layers here, if you notice. One that has the house and the white screen, the silhouette, and then the house again. And the other one has just the lightning in different positions. So for example, the first one shows the lightning here, it disappears, then it pops back up in another position. It's not showing that clearly, but it's actually a little bit lower. Then it stays there, then it pops back up, disappears. So you're just alternating the thing. You know, it's like you're turning it on and off. And you give the appearance of something disappearing and reappearing by just simply creating an empty keyframe afterwards. So essentially, the first thing you're going to have is the object. Then, you know, I introduce a lightning there, okay? Then I make the lightning disappear, and it pops up back a little bit bigger and lower, if you notice. See that? And by the way, you can scroll through your timeline using the comma and period keys, okay? That's what I'm doing here. So the next one is the lightning. It disappears. Lightning, I make it a little bit bigger. Then right after that is the white screen. See, everything goes blank, but I still leave the lightning there, okay? Then right after that is the silhouette, and then it returns to the house. The lightning is still there. Now, right after the lightning disappears, and I'm pretty much just alternating the same sequence. It goes from lightning appears, blank screen, silhouette, house, lightning pops back, blank screen, silhouette. In this case, I use the blank screen to repeat. But essentially, you get the idea that once you have the blank screen, you always have the silhouette, and then you may have the object pop up again, or you can have the silhouette. But it's always blank screen, silhouette, then something else, okay? You never have the silhouette pop up before the blank screen, all right? And I just pretty much just repeated the whole thing. Blank screen, silhouette, house. Then the next one I do blank screen, silhouette, blank screen again, and then the house, all right? And that's pretty much all you have to do. And then just have the, if you notice, I also I could have made the, see on this one, I repeated the same thing, but just put the lightning on the left. Over here, I have the lightning on the right. But the sequence of blank screen, silhouette, house is the same exact thing. And pretty much after that, the effect just takes care of itself. It's pretty easy.